Now we are going to talk about the ideal combination to optimize your investment. A good combination would be oxygen, compressed air, nitrogen, and mixed cryogenic gases. Which one to use in laser cutting? Let's see. When we work with laser technology, assist gases play a crucial role. Assist gas has three main functions. First, to remove the molten material. When the laser melts the metal, the gas pushes the material downwards, out of the cutting area. In this way, the cut is made leaving a clean surface. Second, to protect the laser head. In laser cutting, many sparks are generated, and the gas prevents the sparks from entering the head, protecting the lenses and optical elements. Third, depending on the gas, we can increase or decrease combustion during cutting. If we use oxygen, combustion increases, and if we use nitrogen, being an inert gas, we reduce combustion. The three most common gases used in laser cutting are oxygen, nitrogen, and compressed air. However, there is also mixed gas, or the ninth gas in English. Each has different applications depending on the material to be cut. Before specifying the gas for each material, we need to talk about the two types of cutting: cold cutting versus hot cutting. Let's go with hot cutting. First, oxygen is ideal for cutting black steel or mild steel. It increases combustion, allowing for cutting thicker materials. A cold cutting with nitrogen is used for cutting stainless steel, aluminum, brass, copper, and bronze. It reduces combustion and produces cleaner cuts. Meanwhile, compressed air is a more economical option that can replace oxygen and nitrogen in certain cases. We are going to perform a hot cut and a cold cut so you can notice the differences. That, we will use 14-gauge mild steel. Our FORZA one of 1500 watts, a compressor for cold cutting, and 1 tank of oxygen for hot cutting. First, let's go with the hot cut. As you can see, the cut creates a higher flame due to the increase in combustion. Machine operates more slowly because the combustion must be very controlled. The thickness of the line on the piece is wider because the heat is greater and a larger amount of material melts. This is the result of the hot cut using oxygen with our 1500 watt machine. We are going to test with our compressor X to see how the cold cut is. With compressed air, the machine runs faster because the material is cold and there is not too much control over the output pressure. It just needs to be high. The thickness of the line on the piece is thinner because the material remains cold. Gas purity is also vital. With nitrogen, a purity of 99.9% may not be enough to achieve a perfect cut. We need nitrogen with a purity greater than 99.95% or class 5 to achieve worthwhile results. The same applies to oxygen, which requires a minimum of 99.95%, where any impurity can negatively affect the quality of the cut. Be aware that it is common to find suppliers who deceive with purity throughout Latin America, so pay close attention to that. Now let's talk about costs and profitability. Using air instead of nitrogen can significantly reduce costs. The only change is the coloration of the edge. If I cut it with air, there is the presence of oxidation, which means that if I am going to weld those sheets, I have to clean them, so that the welding process is effective and clean. However, there are very few applications where the cost of nitrogen is justified. Let's talk about the ideal combination to optimize your investment. A good combination would be an air compressor for most materials with a minimum pressure of 9 bars. Our compressors have 12, 5, 16 and up to 20 bars, maintaining a constant pressure to achieve perfect cuts. And optionally, a liquid nitrogen tank can be used for special applications that require ultra-precise finishes, hospital furniture, special steels, and generally products made with galvanized stainless steel, aluminum, among others. Many ask how long a tank of oxygen lasts. An oxygen tank can cut thicknesses greater than 2 mm. In mild steel, a tank can last up to 8 hours of work cutting 6 mm because it operates at low pressures. In fact, the thicker the material, the lower the pressure. Then, a high-pressure screw compressor, like our Compressor X, equipped with a 5-stage filtration line that ensures the air is free from dust, water, or oil contamination. And in laser cutting, the purity of the air is extremely important, as any particle can enter the head and interfere with the laser path, damaging our lenses and even our head. With the FORZA 1 machines and the proper selection of gases, you can achieve perfect and efficient cuts, optimizing costs and ensuring quality. That is the perfect combination you need when buying your metal cutting machine. A Compressor X, oxygen, and in some circumstances, a nitrogen tank. If you want to know more about the laser technology that cuts metal, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. We are FORZA Laser.